Right, welcome back to R-TAC and Daughters, and today we're going to talk about an AR-9. This one happens to be an Anderson lower, which is built on. It has the same, it shares the same lower as my 410 upper does, this 9mm upper does. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Right here is we got a don't step on the snake. So we got us a Strike Industry widened trigger group here. We got some anti-roll pins right there. We got, there we go, some anti-roll pins. We got us an adjustable stock here, QT right here. This is a 16-inch long carbine here. We'll do a real big, quick flyby. We got a linear compensator at the end. I like those for a 9mm. It is a 16-inch blowback barrel, so there's no gas block in there, no gas tube because it is blowback. It is 9mm, of course. Here we get a front look at the compensator. And we're at the workbench, and of course, if you got a clean workbench, you ain't working on nothing. So anyway, we got us our, this is a copy of a UTG, or it could be a UTG hand guard. It does have different attachment points on it. So we got an Anderson 9mm 16-inch barrel. We get us a TAC Brothers linear compensator right here. TAC Brothers, I believe, no, this is the AR-15 discount website's 10-inch, no, 13-inch. 6 inches. No, yeah, about 13 inches. Yeah, 13-inch rail, or handguard, I should say. Down here, we got us a American Tactical upper receiver. It is polymer. It's the hybrid one that I did a video on earlier. We do have a forward assist here, which you don't need on the 9mm because it does not have the forward assist on there, but like I said, these uppers were recommended for 223, 5.56, 300 blackout, 9mm, and 22 long rifle chamberings. So up top, we got us a Pioneer, I think it's a 35mm red dot, which is red, green, and blue, I think. Yeah, it's red, green, and blue. Kind of like the blue ones. So we'll go back here to the... So we got Strike Industries widened trigger guard, standard magazine release, Anderson lower with the don't tread on me snake there from the Gaston flag. On the back side here, we got us a standard buffer tube. We got us a double linked, double hook there for a back plate, standard capsule nut, and then of course adjustable stock. We're running a carbine tube, spring, and 2-ounce or HB2, an H2 carbine buffer with this 9mm. And as you can see here, it is a 9mm bolt right there. That is a AR-15 discount AR-15 bolt. I believe it's I can't remember manufacturer right now, but anyway. So you'll see the range footage here shortly. This is I have many 9mm ARs, at least 2 of them, that I have not built pistol wise for pistol caliber carbines, but they're pistol length. I got a 9mm in 4.5, and I got one in 7.5. You've seen those on the channel before. So this is the first one I wanted to build on a 9mm with a 16-inch barrel in the AR style. Just in case I get froggy and want to go do 3 guns or do PPC. Now, of course, it's an ATI upper. We got to say Anderson lower for the neck. We got just a standard safety there. Now, with these, I noticed that these anti-roll pins did not have Loctite on them. Well, when I just got it apart here, or got it out of the bag, and I'm going to clean it today with our dirty bore box from the gun cleaners. little free advertisement for them. We're going to do a video on it in their box in a minute. But anyway, we got standard A2 handguard. Nothing fancy, just base gun. Anyway, one of the screws backed out and have no idea where it was. I actually had an extra one, so we repaired it, or replaced it, I should say. Put Loctite on all 4 of them. That's just another thing to look for. If something doesn't have Loctite on it, you need to make sure you use the blue stuff. Don't use the red Loctite because it's permanent. So as you can see, it's got a standard magazine well. You're going to ask me, does it take Glock mags? Yes, it does, because I use and I hadn't done a video on this, so now I'm going to with it. Part of this gun. This is the ATI 9mm conversion block. It is something that I like and dislike at the same time, and I'm gonna tell you what I dislike about it. It doesn't have the last bolt hold open option on it because of the way it's designed, and it slides up into your standard magazine well, and it locks in right here, of course. The problem is if you got a 9mm mag in it and you hit the magazine release button, whole thing falls out. The release for the Glock mag on this is right here. So you got this button right there, and then here's your mag catch for your Glocks. I've had to bend it a little bit because to make it work smoother. I've had it for a while, and right here is how you see it. So you got focus. All right, so yeah, there it is. The spring. So you got this plunger here. You push bottom on this right here, and you see that pin comes straight up, and it pushes. Let's see here how I can get it to go. Right there you go. There you go. See, it moved it out. So that moves it out. So it's going to have to be clean. So you throw this adapter in there, and then you run. I've ran in the video. You'll see me run Glock factory mags, Glock Happy mags, KCI mags, ETS mags, and Magpul mags through it. I run 5 different mags through this gun, firing it. Shot about 200 rounds of 9mm. I have used this before. You just got to get used to using this for the mag release instead of the button, and if you don't have a dedicated AR9 lower. So anyway, that's how we use the 9mm. I do know they make standard size AR mags that are 4 9mm that you can use in there. There's a company in Georgia that does it, and I'll have to look them up again. I might get one and try it out. But anyway, that's where we're at on this. So again, this is our flyby of our 9mm carbine, which Victoria was shooting. 16-inch barrel, Anderson barrel. Pretty accurate. I zeroed it in for 50 yards. So it shoots slightly high at 25 yards. And it shoots dead on at 7 yards. I don't know why you need to be that close and shoot them with a carbine. But anyway, if you're shooting steels or anything like that. It's been pretty good. Like I said, first 200 rounds out of it was fun. And Victoria, go ahead and roll that clip. And remember, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing. And don't forget to comment on the ATF pistol brace and upper receivers, because if they deem and change their rules, I'd have to put a serial number on this upper receiver, which is just crazy because without the lower, it doesn't do nothing. Without the, the trigger's right here. So anyway, whatever the craziness is, just go in there and disagree with it. Now, let's see Victoria and I shoot this 9mm carbine, and she can roll that footage. This is our AR9 build here with the ATI upper, ATI adapter for 9mm, 16-inch carbine, and
which targets?
Shoot the center. We're trying to sight it in right now.
way off.
So it's definitely low. We need to cut it up, so go ahead and pause the video. And
We ended up getting it sighted in now. Are you going back to the 25? Going back to the 25. I gotta zoom him in. I might as well go. You had two misfires at once?
I'm going to try the mag pull. I know I get my feet right. Of course, this will be that ammo.
That doesn't shoot right.
ETS, baby.
Ow. Ew.
Pause it. It's all high.
It's all high.
That's at 25 yards because we sighted it at 7. Go up higher.
It's 25 yards. There you go. He sighted it at 7, so it goes up higher.
So that means at 25 yards it'll hit roughly about 100.
Yep.
So here she is shooting 9mm. Safety's on, by the way. Remember, it's sighted for 25, so I mean at 7, so you're right. Put the red dot ahead of that. Huh?
That's what I'm doing.
Well, you're hitting it.
I am?
Yep.
Hit in the middle?
Yep. Yeah, a little low. To the left.
I'm not aiming.
You gotta keep the red dot steady.
I know, this is heavy.
No,
I don't shoot 9mm, it's heavy.
no. That's weighs the same as your 223 gun
I do
does.
not believe it, it's heavier.
It's the same. Yeah, you're not as much recoil though, is it?
Not really, but it kicks back a little bit.
Yeah, it's bullseye. Just below the bullseye. Bullseye. Just below, same spot. Too low, up high, up a little. Too high.
No, I'm done.
You put safety on?
It's heavy.
So, you like shooting that 9mm? Okay. Alright. Thanks for watching. Remember, we'll do a full review on our 9mm carbine on the channel.